not bad. I got this one too, and it's like not healing.
Well, it's obviously you've been scratching that one a lot then.
That's it?
It's gotta be because it's bruised like that.
This is our own theme song.
Yep.
We get 2. Hey?
What?
I still feel mad cool as fuck that Brooklyn Menace made us these 2 songs for us.
Yep.
Nobody else ever got a song made out of Brooklyn Menace. There was like this weird transition for him where he went from being this DJ making all this music to all of a sudden like dumping all his time into YouTube and everything. And basically as a result of that, I heard through his own mouth that a few other YouTubers, juggalo YouTubers, had reached out to him making a request. He gifted us these. I never even asked him for nothing like this.
It was just out of the blue.
That was mad fresh of him.
Can you pass me the torch, cuz?
Yeah. I think if we
got
ever...
here. Matt, you ever are? Whoop, whoop.
We will ask for more money from the audience eventually. Maybe not today necessarily. Like, I'm bringing it up during the filter. Like, it's so they don't hear it, whatever. But anyway, not today. But eventually, I think I need to start a new give me your money thing.
What?
A new computer.
Yeah.
I would love to be able to get a new computer so that we can have like a real switchboard and hook our cameras up and have like real live
That
switchboard.
would be cool.
This has been dope as fuck. I love this camera, this setup. Nobody's ever really complained about it or anything. But
Upgrades are always awesome. Jordan Parole, what up, yo?
this means you, bitch. This means you. This means you, bitch. This means you. This means you. Ow, my face.
Got a little too close, didn't you, bud?
Hot stuff, baby, this evening. What up, Bagley? What's up, Jordan? Whoop whoop. Finna get this show on the go.
I'm doing pretty fucking awesome tonight, Jordan.
Ooh, what's this? Huh? You don't know.
Lee, what up, though?
Even with a rotten mouth and a dirty bush.
I'm not sure about the,
I have both of those. My mouth isn't that bad. Yeah, wait for the show to start for questions like that, cuz, and we can start the show right now. Fuck it. Ready?
We need to fund a camper move so Drake can live on Iceman property and have zany adventures. What's up on Iceman? Let's learn more about you. You're so mysterious.
Zany adventures.
Fuck you, Brooklyn Menace.
Yeah. Fuck you, Brooklyn Menace. To everybody else, what's up? You're watching another episode of Pod 5 Live! Okay. We're here. We're doing it for the next hour with y'all. What up, though? To the 8 people chilling that have already been chatting. What's the story behind... Fuck you, Brooklyn Menace?
what do you mean? The story is fuck you, Brooklyn Menace.
The story is... I said it in a video as a joke,
And he just
and then he pulled
took
it
that
out as
clip.
a sound clip and pounded it into the end of a song that he made for me.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it.
Yeah, he made some fucked up comment in the chat the one night. You said, fuck you, Brooklyn Menace. And then he took it from that.
The great Milenko. The great.
That's right, the great Milenko
I
in
guess
Windsor.
yeah, fuck yeah. Let's just get the title out of the way. It's obviously what the fuck's going on. The Great Milenko and Friends tour was coming to Toronto on the 25th, but it got canceled. I don't know if you saw that video of Violent J in Vancouver. He was performing some Great Milenko song. I think it was Piggy Pie. Can't remember. Juggalos, one more fucking time. The one where Shaggy goes, Juggalos, one more fucking time. What is that?
I don't know.
Midnight fills the room that you sleep in. Things go bump in the night. Meet Boogie Woogie Woo. So they were performing Boogie Woogie Woo on stage in Vancouver, and then all of a sudden, Violent J, he was the one that was doing his part. He kind of stopped rapping, sort of fell back to the back of the stage, like not fall, but like walked backwards, and then rapped a few more like words, but not even a full verse. And then walked off the stage. And then Shaggy started doing his thing, realized Jay left, and then he also walked off the stage. And then shortly after that, the Fago Monsters all walked off the stage, and they were still playing the song, and then the lights went dark except for the strobes.
That's what I'm thinking, Matthew Everhart.
And then Shaggy came out, and he started hyping the crowd and was yelling at the DJ to like play some fuck the fuck off motherfucker songs, but the DJ did not comply, from what I understand.
Which is weird. Why would the DJ not comply to that?
I don't know. And then that's it. Then Shaggy left the stage, and that was the whole show. That was in Vancouver, just like about a week ago now, I guess.
Yeah. See, I'm. What's up, Jessica C? Whoop whoop.
What's up, Jessica
I'm with
C?
Matthew Everhart. I feel like Violent J did too much drugs that night. Fumbled a bit too much, couldn't remember what the fuck was going on, got embarrassed, left the stage.
No.
You don't think so?
There's no way after you've been on a stage for fucking that many years that you're gonna be embarrassed.
Well, it depends how fucked up he was. Maybe he just could not figure out what he was doing.
I mean, like, when you watch the video,
Like,
it looks like he was just rapping normally. It didn't really seem like anything was out of the ordinary.
Yeah?
I don't know.
That's really fucking weird. Anyways, Jordan Parole, the one thing that I will never forget, that the one thing that I'll always remember about the fucking my first gathering is the fucking titties, bud. There were titties everywhere. Now, I'm not saying they were all nice titties, but there were fucking titties everywhere.
Were you there when I was telling Mima I didn't see any other titties? We were in Grand Bend all weekend. I didn't see no titties.
You're saying there's no titties
Here's
in
the
Grand
thing
Bend.
about the gathering of the Juggalos, okay? It makes everything else fucking suck. Everything sucks.
Well, I don't know. I'm sure there's other music festivals out there that are just as wild.
Maybe,
just
but
as
I don't go to them. There's, Hazen.
Yeah.
Dustin, he sold me that tent. He's a Juggalo photographer, whatever he's doing nowadays. So he went to some 515 Alive festival. Maybe that's not what the name of it is, but he went to some music festival recently, like in the last week or so, or two, and he started posting some pictures. He made a Facebook status update recently that was something to the effect of, who was the one on the stage? Yellow Wolf. Yellow Wolf was on stage at the gathering saying, "Hey, hit me with fireworks," right?
Yeah.
And then
515 or something.
And then Bass Nectar, yeah. So Yellow Wolf is on the stage at the gathering saying, "Hey, I bet you can't hit me with fireworks on the stage." And then, at the 515 Alive Festival, Bass Nectar's like, "Please don't throw glow sticks on the stage." I like Bass Nectar, and I'm not saying I want to fucking throw fireworks on the fucking stage, but I'm saying even if I had zero intention to fucking throw anything on the stage whatsoever,
you tell me not to do it.
I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
I'm not even looking for a reason to throw a glow stick. Now that you told me not to, I'm not gonna throw the glow stick. But I'm just saying, just the mere fact that we're all fucking adults, and you're like, don't throw glow sticks.
Yeah,
come on, man. Had enough of that shit.
Fucking Yellow Wolf took a bottle rocket right to the cheek, just below the fucking eye.
Yeah. What's up, Yellow Wolf?
And
don't
didn't
fucking
get pissed
do
because he's like, I asked for it.
Yeah. What happened here? Do we just do?
Oh
this?
yeah, I forgot to go back. Sounds like Jordan Pearl. Oh, so it's Parole. Okay, I've always said Parole. I've always thought Parole. I'm gonna continue saying Parole.
Please let me go next
It's like
year,
Matt
Blake.
FEMA. I know his name isn't
you.
FEMA, but I'm still gonna call him Matt FEMA. So fuck you.
Thanks, Bagley. I got too many T-shirts.
Rightly old age and drugs. That's what it is.
This is last year's Hallowicked shit.
Violent J's getting too old. That's the
Nah,
problem.
man.
Yeah, that's what it is. You know what? He's fucking getting Alzheimer's or dementia or something. The old man. He better fucking do good the night I pay to see him.
What? Is you looking in the mirror?
Fuck you.
Exactly.
Yeah, Buddy does have a lot of fucking good T-shirts, that's for sure.
Good ones?
Yeah. I mean, he's got so many, he's got to have a lot of good ones.
It's like Violent J said at his motivational speech. If you just keep stepping up to hotties, eventually your numbers game's got to fucking...
That's right.
Oh, what's up, Lee?
I'm not sure
Have you noticed how we haven't seen Fuzznik in the chat and we haven't seen Papa in the chat?
Yeah, you're right. And Fuzznik too. Why haven't we seen Fuzznik for a while?
I don't know.
What the fuck's up with that?
I don't know. She's over it.
That's horrible. So horrible that I'm just gonna fucking throw her a message right now and say, where the fuck you been?
Oh, what, you think you're better than us? Alright, so always flip-flopping from one thought to another thought, changing the topic. Y'all remember when I had the robot cock? When I bought the, when I got the Mod 101 with the Sayonara? Bro, BAM! They sent me Shenzhen Technology, EH Pro Company, sent me a brand new Mod 101 Pro. It's the 25mm version. This 22, 25. 25mm version is so fucking dope, cuz they sent me this for free for the purposes of review. So I will be making a review video, but right now I'm just kind of in the throes of using it and trying to get my settings right so that I don't look like a fucking asshole. Remember when I did the Easy Side kit and I hyped it for a fucking hour?
Yeah. That was
and then it didn't even fucking turn on. The battery was dead.
That was the night I did fucking 3 dabs and I was out.
Yeah. Whoop whoop, Matt. Whoop whoop.
Dick board.
Is dick board dead? I'm having PTSD. No, the dick board's still kind of alive.
Yeah,
it's behind
we
couch,
lost a portion of it.
I mean, arguably, the dick board's over.
Yeah, we're done with it.
We're done with it. We took all your money. We took all your money already. So, yeah, let me rip this fucking robot dick.
There is always more money.
There's always money in the banana stand.
Is there now?
The walls were lined with $1 million! Remember that part?
No.
That's why I always said there's always money in the banana stand. And then the banana stand burned up. Do you remember that?
No.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about? Arrested Development?
I had a feeling you were talking about Arrested Development. Okay, now I do remember vaguely, now that we got that out of the way. But I didn't want to say yes and then think that then you were talking about something else.
George Sr. was in jail.
Yeah.
And Michael Bluth was going to ask for whatever guidance. And George Bluth is like, there's always money in the banana stand. And he's like, what does that even mean? Banana stand ain't making no fucking money. And I don't care. And then,
what's up, everybody?
What's up, DJ Horrorcore? Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
So about the tour, any info on new dates? Oh, I thought we fucking finished talking about that.
No, we just started talking
anyway,
about
Michael Bluth says, well, need money. George Bluth Sr. says there's always money in the banana stand, taps his nose, and then the banana stand fucking catches on fire. I think, if I remember correctly, which I'm just guessing, I think Michael or Job and George Michael set the banana stand on fire to collect insurance money, because that was the interpretation of what George Bluth was saying to them. And then he goes back, I'm guessing now, and then he goes back and he talks to me like, no, the fucking walls of the banana stand were lined with $1 million cash.
I remember that now, yeah.
Fucking idiots.
That's fucked up. I always loved that show.
It's a good show. So anyway, the Milenko and Friends tour is coming to Windsor, cuz me and the Iceman, we're going to go to the Insane Clown Posse presents the Great Milenko and Friends tour featuring Isham in Toronto, Ontario on Friday, August 25th. But after that nervous breakdown that we were just talking about, Jay got the tour basically postponed. I would assume that's what happened.
Yeah.
And now they're back up. They got a new date. It's not in Toronto. It's in Windsor, Ontario.
Well, they do have a new date for the 25th. They did.
So they put it on the 25th.
Well, no, they rescheduled the 25th, but now it's in Guelph.
Yeah, and what
and
date
then the 26th?
Is it on the 25th?
Not ours.
The Guelph show.
Yeah, the Guelph show is on the 25th.
So the Toronto show got
The
rescheduled.
26th was originally going to be Kitchener.
Okay.
Was that, am I right?
I don't know.
Well, whatever it was, it got rescheduled also to a different place on that night. So obviously, I guess when they canceled their show, they lost their venues for those nights and they had to scramble for new venues. But yeah, so, I mean, it turned out great for us. We gotta fucking drive 25 minutes away to go see them now. That's not too fucking bad. I don't mind going on a Thursday night for something like that.
What if it was in Detroit?
No, because you would keep me in Detroit until fucking 4 o'clock in the morning.
Well, it depends on the show. If it was Hallowicked, maybe. So yeah, this is what's up. We're going to fucking Great Milenko and Friends in Windsor on August 30th. I gotta call in a fucking sick day.
Aaron Bagley, I watched just the one episode here with Blake. They're doing the one on the gun control and shit, which was fucking hilarious. I've been meaning to catch some more episodes, but I'm waiting for it to go at least a few weeks now so I can binge it a little bit and not have to wait week to week all the time.
Cool.
But yeah, it's pretty funny, that fucking episode of the Sacha Baron one that we watched here.
Did you watch the one where he was dressed like the chef and made the fucking food critic taste the human meat?
No, I've only seen the gun one. That was it.
I almost yelled the N-word 3 times really loud just now.
Oh shit.
What's up, Jaeger 12 PSX4 from Argentina? We're just chilling out here
Argentina,
in Canada,
shit, what
cuz.
up,
Whoop,
bud?
whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Couple Canadian juggalos. Where's your dog?
Right behind me. Oh no, he's gone. He left me. Oh, he's over there. He was coming to see what the commotion was about.
Was he?
Hey, come here. Coming up. You want to get up there? There you go. Chill, dog.
LOL.
Oh, fuck, eh? So the weather's gotten nice. Turned off the AC today. You've got your AC off. It's a little bit warm in here, but
It's always hot in
because
here.
you're only doing that one window thing or something. That's weird.
Well, I don't know. I'm an idiot most of the time, I guess.
I'm just happy that you admit it so readily.
Okay, so I think I was talking about this on last week's show, but honestly, I can't remember. That's not really working. What are you doing, man?
Knocking over everything.
Jesus Christ!
Well, I'm gonna give it a shot anyways.
Gotta kind of
Now
stoke
that
it
I
like
did
you
all
do
that.
with this one. You gotta stoke it with this one, and maybe it might be a little empty too. That could be the issue. But I'm gonna use this shit right now, cause okay, we haven't been talking about anything for at least a minute. We talked about the weather and the air conditioner being off. Oh, bro, why would the CBC look? The CBC upload. The CBC YouTube channel, CBC News, uploaded a fucking video today to their YouTube channel about how to keep your house cool in the summertime when you don't have an AC unit. And it's like, bro, why the fuck would you put that on the
end of
internet?
summer when it just
like,
cooled
yeah,
down.
it's like at the in the end of August. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, we're into the final fucking 9 days of August here.
The summer, bro, when I think about the summer and how I went to NoFX, and then a couple weeks later I went to The Gathering, and I did all this really fun, dope shit this summer, it seems like the summer really fucking took its time to go by. But now that I'm thinking about it, it was like, it fucking kind of flew by.
Guilt
Yeah.
trip word. I'm here.
There she is.
For a bit of
I was just gonna talk about you again. I just looked at your message, Fuzznick.
Where the fuck you been, Fuzz? We all been asking
You
about
got
you
some
for
story
weeks.
about Wednesdays being a busy night.
I think Fuzznick and Papa are off eating Cheetos together. What up? What
Yeah,
up?
Papa too. We haven't heard from Papa in a bit. I hope it's
Well,
not...
he did like that video where he said he was like going offline or something.
Well, I know, but he was still coming and checking
He was
us out,
doing it
watching
once
us.
in a while.
But I'm just hope he's not
He's
salty
too
with
kind
us.
to have a bug up his ass that I didn't send him the prize he won
Yeah.
2 months ago.
I hope not.
Do you guys watch?
I got his address.
shit?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan has Neil deGrasse Tyson on tonight. You guys watch his
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Actually, he
Not
already did the
often,
live
but-
show, and I skipped watching it. I don't know how much of that I'm gonna take in.
I might check out some of that.
Hey, does anybody of the 15 people that are listening to the sound of my voice, 16 including you, but I know your answer is no, listen to your Mom's House podcast?
No, I don't.
I haven't listened to your Mom's House in a while, but I love your Mom's House podcast.
Wasn't that the one that
He's a thing.
Peter? That's another one we haven't seen in
Thing.
chat in a while, but I think we pissed him off too.
Who? Peter
Peter,
Kane?
yeah.
Peter Kane, I don't think we pissed him off.
No,
He
I
just
think
kind of like comes and
I
goes.
think you pissed him off.
How?
Because he's so fucking serious about his Sasquatch shit, and there was 2 weeks in a row that you were really fucking sticking the screws to him about it, and then he just disappeared.
Well, he hasn't unfriended me on Facebook, and
No?
he does have that serious mentality that you're
that's
talking
true.
about. And he made a post about unfriending a bunch of people. So even though we don't communicate or anything, I don't know if what you're saying has any validity behind it.
I just feel like
However, I would
it was around that
politely,
time.
respectfully choose to disagree with that opinion. I don't think that Peter Kane and I have any issues with each other. I'm a non.
here's the thing,
not even a
Fuznik.
blip on Peter Kane's radar.
Yeah, you're right. Well, no, we are though.
Jello
He
onions,
fucking
what up,
loved us.
cuz?
Here's the thing about that, Fuznik. You're getting ready to move and you're trying to pack up 6 years worth of junk. Now is the time to go through that 6 years worth of shit and get rid of half of it, and you'll fucking thank yourself in the end. Go through it and like seriously, I'm fucking horrible for that too. When you fucking have all this stuff and you always have a reason for everything, but there's no reason for most of the shit. And you look at it and you say, have I even fucking touched that in the last 8 months to a year? It's fucking gone.
I need no kudos, but I've been doing pretty good.
You've done, I mean, compared to what you were 10 years ago to now, is fucking a huge change.
I used to be a bad
Oh,
whore.
it was bad in here. It really was. I mean, I fucking worried about the guy when I first walked in here to do some work on this place. Well, I guess I was already hanging out here before that.
We've been hanging out since I was a kid.
Yeah, that's the worst with kids around.
I'm like, we've been hanging out since I was a kid. You're like, yeah, that's the worst. I'm like, what the fuck?
That was good timing.
Fuzzy, I just want to let you know that if you were unaware, and I know you just came in, ICP is performing in Windsor on
August the 30th
at
the Imperial.
at 8 p.m. I was going for the time. I never would have even thought of it. See, we make a good
That's right,
like
we
oil
do.
and water. We mix.
We mix, yeah. Yeah, so that'll be the Milenko
Two
and Friends
rampages,
tour on
two
August 30th at the
go-karts, two
Imperial Dance
lawnmowers.
Club. So I feel like we're gonna have to get tickets early because I feel like it's gonna be a low.
Vaguely, I know everything about Segura.
There's not gonna be a lot of people allowed for this.
What?
I don't think there's gonna be a lot of people allowed into this concert, and it's just in a nightclub. So we got.
Well, the link for the tickets hasn't even been put up yet, so you can be
Yeah.
rest assured I'll try to be one of the first to get that.
Fuck yeah.
From a place
That's right,
Real
Fuznik.
shit, I'm about to move in the next
We were just
2
as surprised
weeks to
as
a
you.
month, and I've been
final.
from a place I've been at for 4 years. Iceman's right. Time to throw shit away. Don't throw shit. Throw shit. Throw shit. Throw shit. Throw shit. I miss throw shit. Come back. If you're watching throw shit, just put one. Just put like a hi or an emoticon. If you're
Yeah,
lurking,
give us an emoticon.
if you're out here lurking, just say what up, though. We love you, G. And also, even if you don't fucking say what up in the chat, bro, if you're watching this rebroadcast, which you're probably not, make another fucking video, you loser. We want to watch your fuck. How much do we have to keep saying? Oh, we like your topical fucking content.
Yeah, fucking
do it.
right.
Make that fucking split in the fucking underground. Make fun of those people. That's great. You give these. Make great content. Keep fucking making the content. You stop making the content. Stop making the content. And start making the content. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah.
Stop not starting.
Because that makes sense. It does. Jet wash, whoop whoop, and the other thing is, fuck you. 91 Shelby Dodge Charger looks like a souped up Rampage. A 91 Shelby Dodge Charger looks like a fucking nice car. A Rampage looks like a fucking Rampage.
Charger, isn't that the hatchback? Okay, Google. What year? Okay,
91.
Google.
It's dust.
Show me a 1991 Dodge Charger.
These pictures should match.
Well, that ain't get the same thing as yours. That's like a fastback with the hard top. I like the bed, cuz it's so gaudy. It's me. Nobody else has one. Y'all motherfuckers in the chat, most of you right now, watch the fucking live streams. Y'all watch the dumb shit I do. Seen I went to those 2 car shows this summer. Nobody has a Rampage. One guy in fucking Leamington drives a fucking Rampage. He called me. I was high as fuck when he called me. I tried to make sense of what the fuck was going on, but I was just rambling on. I think he thought I was a fucking idiot, so I never talked to him again.
Yeah.
But I never see his car. I don't see his car at shows. I don't hear about him at shows. I've seen his car once on Windsor Car Spotters, which is a Facebook. It's time to answer the phone.
Yeah.
I'm doing a live show on the internet right now. Hello? They hung up.
Oh, who was it?
I don't know.
Oh, I should have put it on speaker.
Anyway, let's call him back.
Are you staying in the town that you're currently in, or are you moving to our town, Fuzznick? I mean, either way, I don't have any excuse not to, so yeah, fuck, I'll come by.
No, I'm not going to call him. I would hate that if you did it.
What's that?
If you made a phone call.
You don't think like a telemarketer or something?
There was a 519 number.
Oh, was it?
Whoop whoop for the T-Dot. Kev Bags, much respect from Toronto. Whoop whoop, what up, Kev? Come on down, let's fucking chill. I almost went to Toronto on the 25th.
Yeah, it was almost a thing, but then they went and canceled it. But that's alright. I'm still fucking happy they canceled it, because now we get it in Windsor.
Yeah, it saves so much gas money and time and travel expense, but I have to fucking lose a day of pay. So it's the same thing. It works out to be the same thing, because either I was gonna fucking make $100 at work, and then spend it on $100 of gas to get to Toronto. Now I have to take a fucking day off of work and just not make the $100. So it's basically a wash.
That way, you shouldn't be
It's a wash for me.
Off. Yeah, that's not bad. But I mean, you still could go to work.
If I went to work and then... No, I would go to the concert and call into work late.
Yeah.
Work a half shift. Go to the concert, blah, 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 come home, get ready, and then go to work at 3 in the morning. I would never want to do that.
Yeah. But don't you think you can get there earlier than 3 in the morning? This concert ain't going to be that
Yeah,
late.
but I'll just do a half day, fuck it.
Yeah.
I am going to
Jello Onions. I think Jello Onions is a great fucking username.
I haven't been to a wrestling show since I was probably about 17 or 18. I went to the one that Undertaker beat Hulk Hogan for the belt, and that was pretty fucking awesome because I was an Undertaker fan. Obviously, you knew that.
Sure as Jack.
Yeah, I did.
And Ted DiBiase was wrestling that night. I remember we were in the second rung of the thing, and we were right above where the wrestlers come out. But I was probably about 4 rows back, three or 4 rows back. But I was spitting on Ted DiBiase because I hated him at the time, so why not?
You spit on a guy?
Yeah.
That's like attempted murder.
No, man, they're fucking wrestlers. They're used to getting spit on.
So the one thing that I can say for sure that is a difference between Canadian and American Insane Clown Posse shows is that, one, the ratio of Canadian to ICP, Canadian to American shows is astronomically unbalanced. I've been to Michigan a million more times than I've been to fucking... I've been to one Canadian ICP show, right? The one that I went to in Windsor 2 years ago?
Yeah.
That's it, right?
No. Oh, I guess that was probably a Twisted show you went to. No, I'm thinking of when you went to Toronto with Fuzznick, but that was
a Wednesday
totally
13
different.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've only been to one Insane Clown Posse show. It was in Windsor, Ontario. It was about 2 years ago around Rick's birthday. And the thing that was different about that show was that, you know, it was like basically the first time, essentially, you know, considering, it's the first time ICP's performed in Windsor.
8 rows from the ring.
And,
Sweet.
anyway, to spit out what I'm saying, I've already said this before in multiple videos, but I'll say it again since I think Kevin asked about it. The difference between American juggalos and Canadian juggalos is when I went to that juggalo show in Windsor, Ontario, and I got my clown suit on, and I'm fucking rocking the fuck out, and it's Fago Armageddon, and it's time to get up on the fucking stage right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you do at a clown show. I got all these fucking Canadians. They held on to the barrier, did not jump over the barrier, and then were giving me elbows in my, you know, like, not like, whatever, elbows in the ribs, but that's where your elbow is, right? I'm getting elbows in the ribs and sternums by more than one people. I tried to go here, I got a couple elbows, I said, fuck these idiots, you know, so I went around, tried to get in at another spot. Same thing, elbows by Canadian juggalos.
Crazy.
Canadian juggalos, man, they don't know how to fucking act right. They don't fucking get it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It sucks.
And the Canadians are supposed to be the fucking players. So any Canadian juggalos watching that are going to be at the Windsor show, which is probably none of you, fucking let us in. We want to get on the stage. So, like, was there nobody on the stage for that show? I guess I gotta wait a minute now. He's gotta walk away. I just got my WrestleMania 34 jersey. What WrestleMania is it even coming up to? I haven't watched wrestling in so long. I have no idea what they're at. Fuzznick says she'll go.
Great. Rob Bowling's gonna go, which means Cass is probably gonna go. You're gonna go. Jeff is gonna go. I'm definitely gonna fucking be there. Fuzznick's gonna be there. We can fucking dominate the fucking front end.
Yeah.
And we can kill the fucking thing, and then everybody can just lift my fat ass over.
Did anybody get on the stage that night?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did end up getting up?
I don't remember how I did, but I did. I was like, this is what you fucking do. I remember yelling that at least to 2 different people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember going like, what the fuck? This is what you do. And I was like trying to push them out of the way, and they were like, ugh.
Oh my god.
I'll never forget that. It's one of the
that's bullshit.
It's one of the angriest experiences. Like, when I can't get a juggalo in America to lift me over the barricade right now, it's because he's protecting his girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I can't get over the barricade right now, it's because I'm too fat and I'm getting squished and I can't lift my own body up and people are literally crawling up my back to get over me and I can't do it.
It really is a fucking jungle trying to get up there and get over that thing.
I love it.
It's fucking crazy.
I don't remember the sets that they play. I don't remember the music. I hardly ever get to see any of the concert. But one of my favorite things to do is to dress up in a fucking clown suit and start at the back of the fucking crowd and work my way up all the way to the front and then jump over that barrier for the Fago Armageddon and get on that stage and throw a Fago, throw 1 or 2 Fagos and try to retain a Fago that is full.
Yeah.
You know, underneath this box right here, this is a toy, Funko Pop, and then this red line under it is my Fago case. Underneath that, there's 8, 12, 16, 15. There's like 15 2-liters in there, and at least a dozen of them are from getting on a stage in a Fago Armageddon at an Insane Clown Posse show. And I honestly, bro, I love that.
I know you do.
I really do.
And you know what just popped into my fucking head as we're talking about it now is for that night, and you gotta try and remind me, even with your shit-ass memory, to wear my old fucking glasses that night. I still have my old glasses sitting on my dresser. I can't see where the shit out of them, but I can see a lot better than without them. So I'll wear those that night, and I don't care if they get fucking bent out of shape.
Oh, yeah? Get the Urkel thing, cuz.
Well, it's not even that, because if they...
It will be if you get kicked in the head.
If they get knocked off, I can catch them quick enough. That happened to me a couple times. But I'm worried about, like, these ones getting actually mushed into my face and fucking twisted. That's what I'm worried about.
What up, Bros? Crackhead James. What's up, Crackhead James? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Roxy Riddlebox, I think a lot about you because there's another YouTube channel online called Rox TV, and I thought that because Roxy and Rox TV rhyme and Ross TV, and I was going through all these weird fucking R words and it was driving me insane. But I've been thinking a lot about you this week because of some other fucking channel that's not you. Hope you're doing good. Whoop whoop. Juggle what?
Crackhead James, what up? Whoop whoop.
Crackhead James.
Anybody that throws crackhead in their name, I love them. Right off the bat, I just fucking love them. Man,
what if you meet them and they're an actual crackhead and they're like bumming change off?
I love the guy, yeah.
Ah, here you little scamp. Hey, you fucking tussle his hair a little bit. It's real fucking gritty.
Get off the crack.
It's real gritty. oh, crackhead Larry. Hey. There's no feeling like it. What, getting up on the Fago Armageddon, or getting into the Fago Armageddon, or the concept of getting over the barrier? Because it's 2 completely different feelings. And I never really analyzed it before until I just started saying that. You have to consider that everything is great, but you also, I'm not scared, like I'm not afraid, but you always have to have an element of, I'm in a crowd of people, I can barely move, but we are juggalos, so fundamentally it's all good, but people are still having a good time. You have to watch out for taking Fagos to the face, fucking kicks to the fucking eyes, you know what I'm saying? People jumping up on you and getting dragged across your neck and stretched out, and
Code black.
So there's this, let's just call it like, not fear, but like there's an adrenaline that rushes through cautiousness. There's a fear-based cautiousness that I experience for my safety, but I'm not like scared, worried, and now I'm in a crowd and let's just call it fear, because that's just a nice buzzword, okay?
Okay.
So I'm terrified in the fucking thing. I'm not at all. I'm never scared. If I'm scared in a fucking crowd, like a juggalo crowd, it's because it's too hot and I can't breathe.
Yeah, it really, because it gets fucking tight in there. I know exactly what you mean.
And then I gotta put my face up like this to pull in air.
But then
and now my face is fully exposed. My arms are like this.
Yeah.
I'm breathing.
I almost did not
Trying to catch my breath,
all of a
and then
sudden
boom, I get kicked in the fucking face.
Getting thrown over top of you.
Like an ass in my mouth. You know? It fucking.
That's better than getting kicked in the face.
So you get this like fear, right? You get this like adrenaline rush for your own safety, but while also attempting to enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm short as fuck, so like I can barely see the fucking stage anyway. Hardly ever see the guys. When I'm in a crowd of people, I'll try to look at the stage and I'll be like, okay, try to indelibly remember this. Put this indelible picture in your brain and remember this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I remember Rudy driving out in Wizard of the Hood. I remember the first time I saw Violent J walk out in his blue hoodie for, you know, Wizard of the Hood. I remember my first Hollow Wicked, where there was like this but they were like 3 big pot lights, 3 big pots, and just individual color strobing, and they were strobing on Violent J's face. And I remember that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And, anyway, so I'm rambling on, I'm getting a little sidetracked, but I am on a point here,
That's
okay?
what Ross said, Jello onions.
I like to experience the fear and the chaos. I like to experience the chaos in the crowd of people. And there's always, once again, for like the 10th time, that element of getting hurt, you know what I mean? That you have to watch, and I love that. And then the fucking Fago Armageddon starts, and you're in the crowd, and you gotta get over that stage. You gotta make sure you're at a show where security's not gonna fuck with you. You gotta make sure where you're in a place where there's either a lot of girls at the front of the border and there's no guys, or guys that you know like look like they're ready to get the fuck over, and then they'll help you. Because sometimes there's guys that are protecting their girls and they're not fucking moving. Yeah. But if you find a crowd of girls, 8 times out of 10, the fucking girls will always fucking part ways.
Yeah. Or they're going over too. Because you get girls up on the stage.
That too. And then so now I've got this this chaos surrounding me, and I'm like not fearful, but whatever, for my own protection. And now it's time to fucking move. And I'm going to get over this fucking stage. As soon as I get my hand on that fucking barrier, I'm not getting over. The only way as soon as I get my hand on that fucking crowd barrier, I'm not getting over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm there. The only way that I couldn't get over is if
security was right there.
And they weren't letting people over, but like most of the time they are instructed to facilitate and assist. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, are they really?
I think that's how it works for some places, but other places no. Like at the Great Milenko show in December, we couldn't get on the fucking stage. I tried to get over the fucking barrier. The Great Milenko show was the show that I got kicked out of, remember?
Yeah.
And I ended up sneaking back in, and I got to the front, center, and everything, and it was dope. And then when it was Fago Armageddon, we couldn't get over, and I said, well, fuck this, I'm just going to go around to the edge of the crowd thing, because we were indoors, and just walk through, and all that security was like, no, you can't come through here. And I never got on the stage for Fago Armageddon for the Great Milenko tour in December 2017.
Did that stage get filled up with people?
Yeah, but I think it was like VIP people. And of course, not everybody, not security's not going to, it's a game of numbers. And I'm fat and slow and I need help getting over the barrier. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm going to keep talking about it. I don't give a fuck. So I get my hands on that barrier.
Thing? Why not?
I've got all this adrenaline and all this fear. I've been fucking getting my ass kicked in a crowd of people for an hour. Now, I got my hands on. As soon as you get over that barrier, I still never feel safe. As soon as I get over the crowd barrier, now it's a game of, is security letting you up or are they not? And if they're not, you gotta get the fuck away from security now and get up on the stage. Like, I'm a big boy, but there's many, many times, even at the Great Milenko show in December that I was just talking about, there's times where in the photo pit, there's speakers set up on the ground, and I would jump up onto the speaker and grab onto the handles for the speakers and like try to pull myself onto the stage. I'd be like, give me your hand! Give me your fucking hand! And people have grabbed my hands, but Wed Fago like slips it out, and then I got a big fucking like 400-pound black fucking man who is a security guard grabbing both of my ankles, and I got one guy, and I go like, and it slides out, and I'm like, no! You know in Tenacious D, when they defeat the devil, and he gets sucked into the ground, and he's clawing, no, my fucking horde! And, you know it? We watched it the other day, and he got sucked into the ground, and his claws were all fucking, that's exactly what it was in December, bro. I got this guy grabbing me and dragging me, and I'm like, no! Just slow motion to me. It was so fucking great.
Okay, before you go on, a few things. One, do you have any idea where my clock shirt is? Is it in the camper by chance?
It's around here. Mima washed it, I think.
Cool, right on.
It does exist here.
I want to wear that to the concert.
Okay.
Two, somebody asked, but before I go to that, Matthew Everhart mentions he also got kicked out of a Milenko Tour show and changed and got back in. But somebody else asked, how did you sneak back in?
How did I sneak back into the Great Milenko show?
Yeah.
It was at the place where there's a bowling alley attached to it. I never ever... It's on Woodward, I think.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I always fucking forget the venues. I don't give a shit right now that I don't remember, but it was the one where they do Twistmas there. Or no, they don't... Not Twistmas. Anyways, it doesn't fucking matter, but they do the show there. It's on Woodward, I think, in Detroit, and it's got the bowling alley attached to it. So there's a lot of fucking different entrances, and the security guard that kicked me out was watching the post. He left his post, and then another one came, and then he left, and then ICP went on the stage, and they did like this weird little security guard shift change. So I was out of the clown suit and in street clothes, and I ended up walking in with a crowd of people, not make thing, went up like this with my wristband as I walked through the fucking thing, got up there. As soon as I got up the stairs and realized that's what's up, boom, I fucking rushed up into the center so that I couldn't be seen too much. And that's how it went down. I snuck back in by going in through a different entrance and then sneaking into the club with a group of people that wasn't my homies.
That's meant to Fago napalm drink.
But yeah, so carrying on about this bullshit is you get the fear, and then you get the barrier, and then you get over the barrier, and it's a different, like, as soon as I get my body over that barrier, like, who wants to fall on their head? Nobody. But if you can get my waist, bro, on the fucking people barrier, just grab my ankles, bro, and throw them over my fucking head. I gotta go over the fucking barrier right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Just grab my ankles, bro. Let's go. And then they do it, and then I go fucking feet overhead, smash my ribs, smash the top of my skull on the fucking ground, but it's okay. I got my arms out.
It really does.
I got my arms out because I want to land on my hands so that doesn't happen, but because I have my arms out to hit the ground, my arms are too short and they're not hitting the ground, and so I swing over and I bash my arms and my chest on the fucking barricade, but it doesn't matter because all this adrenaline of, oh, my feet are over my head right now, there's no pain to be felt because you're over
getting on stage.
You're over it, yeah. And then again, if the security's gonna get you, then you have to watch out for that. Sometimes it happens, not every time. And then once you get on the stage, you're in, bro. Rush to the back, grab as many Fagos as you can, throw one out to your homie, full one if you can see him, splash one off or two if you can, and I always try to retain one. And like, I got this fear of getting hurt. I get over the barrier. I've got this adrenaline rush of fucking serotonin. I got these rushes of these chemicals in my brain that I can't replicate with drugs.
That's right.
And it's amazing. And getting on those stages, man, is the best. And fucking like leaving the venue soaking wet. And I'm skipping like just being up on the stage and looking out at the crowd and just thinking like, this is my life. This is what I do. And then Ben Jewel comes up and he's like, hey, pour that Fago on my asshole. So I grab one of his butt cheeks and I spread it open. And I crack a Fago and I fucking dump a whole 2 liter on his butt. And we love it. It's butthole bonanza at the Fago Armageddon. You know what I'm saying?
Somehow the Fago Armageddon stories always lead back to you pouring fucking pop on his fucking butthole.
I love it. I love being a juggalo and I love being able to experience that. And
outside of Detroit, not very often.
What's that?
Never. Jello Onions asks how often you go to ICP shows outside of Detroit.
Well, now that I know that Rob and Cass only live like... If there was an ICP show in London, I would drive to London for an ICP show. Rob and Cass live the same distance away as London.
We were
now when
to Toronto.
Yeah, so, well, it's Canada. I think it's a little bit different, even though that's a 4-hour jump.
Yeah.
It's because it's in Canada. Columbus is the same distance, basically, as Toronto, but I would never drive to Columbus for a show. But I would drive 2 hours to Rob and Cass's, I think, and get a ride. Yeah, it's a distance of London, bro.
Wow. I thought automatically fucking Ohio was at least 3 hours away. Do a shot every time Blake says barrier.
I just love being a juggalo.
Aggregate, man. Fucking aggregate.
I just love being a juggalo.
Yeah.
And I love getting up on that stage. And I love that experience. And I love being able to analyze how I go through all those stages of what I just explained. You know, fear and then the adrenaline rush.
Only if you're a part of it, Jet Wash.
And then the serotonin, you know, and then getting up, the satisfaction of getting on the stage. And now you've been like fucking hot as fuck, you know, in a fucking crowd of people. As soon as you get over the barrier, you're like instantly, even if you're just walking and it's not windy, there's nobody in front of you and you're just getting cooled off. And it's so great. And I wear those clown suits, right? And like, it's not like it's dedication or anything, but I wear those clown suits and I wear the frilly clown neck piece. And like, that's an extra layer on me, bro. And like, it gets fucking hot sometimes.
Does it? Yeah.
But even though it's soaking wet, frilly clown neck piece actually serves as a great face wipe when it's not so bad. Ball sack knuckle sandwich. Why would you do that? It was just a half an hour of us punching each other in the dick.
Yeah, I don't think so. Silent J mentioned earlier about how the smell of Fago in the air is intoxicating. But what he didn't mention is the mixture of Fago and sweat.
The BO?
That is a big fucking thing when you're in that crowd. God, man, that smell is just like...
I told you about my idea, right? I had an idea once for...
to make a cologne or...
A cologne called Stomp, yeah. And it smells like Fago Armageddon and BO. And then the tagline is stomp your face, stomp your ass, stomp your titties, which is an ICP lyric.
Is it? Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's more vanilla Fago than it is body odor.
Well, I don't know.
It's just a hint of body odor where you're like, oh, I'm at the gathering. Not like, oh, I smell like... Look, if you don't want to smell like somebody else's BO, go fucking spray on some fucking vanilla fucking spray. There's a million of those.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's
I'm trying to make a nice fucking diet root beer and cola concoction with just a hint of BO. It's not like a cup of sweat and a quarter cup of fucking Fago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's balanced. Whoop, whoop! Bring a fire truck full of
Fat,
Fago.
sweaty juggalos. That's right, Matthew Everett.
Yeah, some juggalos fucking stink. I might be one of them.
Well, this fucking show, mark my words right now, I'm getting on the fucking stage.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What if security's being dicks about it?
I will find a way to get around them. Even if I gotta throw you in their path.
Well, like I'm saying, man, you know, with me and Rob and you and Jeff and likely Rick.
Yeah, I'm sure Rick will be going.
Well, I don't know if he's going to take a day off. I have no idea.
He's one of those twisted fam.
Just made me miss 20 minutes of the show. Is it bad I was rushing her off the phone? LOL. Who don't stink?
Fucking Mrs. Bagley.
We live together, bitch. I only get an hour of this nigga a week, eh?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Let me have my fucking positive vibes, bitch. GoPro it. We've talked about that. You did GoPro one year. Somebody, you were
Scotty
doing
D lent me a fake GoPro so
the
that I
fake
could
one?
record some Killer Clown Academy footage.
Oh, I thought you were doing. I thought you did that for one of the Armageddons, fake Armageddons.
No, I don't
That
have any
sucks.
fake Armageddon. I'd like to get a GoPro. That would be pretty
Yeah.
slick.
Or something similar. Doesn't necessarily have to be a GoPro.
You just get the popular one.
Of course.
What's up with Grow Show status?
Grow Show status. Well, I re-upped on my ACMPR registration in 2018, and it's been active. But since I wrapped up season 2 of Grow Show, I haven't started season 3. My mother plant, I let it expire, and I was like looking forward to an expansion, but then the summer came along, and you know, growing a pot is a lot of work, and my expansion is for 25 plants. Like in previous episodes, seasons of Grow Show, I did 12 plants and then 9 plants. Now I've got the equipment here to expand to 25 plants, and when I think about the daunting task of taking care of 25 plants, it seems extremely overwhelming. And so as a result, I just haven't found the time or motivation to install the expansion or show any interest in putting money into that expansion. I know that it's kind of a hindrance on me to not do all those things, but I really had a lot of fun this summer, as I do every summer. My ACMPR registration currently expires in May 2019, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life for Labor Day weekend. I'd like to take the camper out one more time if I can, but at this moment it's not looking too likely, but I'm trying. And so as a result, if I take it out for Labor Day weekend, like that's it. If I don't take it out Labor Day weekend, the camper's done for the season. It's time to tear down and fucking get ready for winter.
Till you have a kid, Blake will make for great freakouts on here and vlog.
I won't ever have a kid. I won't have kids.
Not gonna happen.
So yeah, so now that the season with the camper is completed, it seems like I should focus some energy on starting plants up again.
Yeah, you really should. You've let it slide the last little while.
I harvested around February or March.
You had all these plans to have a freaking crop going before we left for the gathering.
Yeah,
what
I know.
Okay,
what I said and
but
what I
beyond
haven't
that, where does Grow Show stand? That's what they're really asking. The actual Grow Show.
As far as Grow Show is concerned, I do have increasing concerns about showing
will start
marijuana
taking it
things
down.
and the YouTube stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they will
like,
start taking it down.
To the next Grow Show.
message me privately about that. Jet wash. And yeah, so I want to grow 25 plants, but I feel like that's a big undertaking, and it's a little bit expensive. Like, I'm spending money on vacations that I'm not spending on grow medium. You know what I mean? And that's like basically what's been going on all summer. I was trying to get, when I finished season 2 and was transitioning into season 3 potentially, I was holding out to get some clones, but that all fell through, and I gave it like an extra amount of time to come through, and it never came to fruition, obviously.
Yeah.
And so as a result, you know, then the summer started kicking in, and I was like, well, I'm doing all this shit, like, I'm not.
Plus, you know, to be honest, trying to keep that room cool in the summer would have been a fucking killer.
Well, I got the one unit, right?
It would have been a killer.
It would have been bad, yeah, and it would have been real bad, you're right, in the fucking veg area.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, now that it's cooled off, I'm going to start up. I want to start up.
Yeah.
I did the shake head no and eye blink. I'm gonna start up, and I surprised myself that I did that just now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I want to start. I want to grow some shit. I'd like to start. I know that I don't need to do 25 plants, but now that I don't plan on doing like multi-day vacations, I would like to start growing again. Yeah. Grow Show Season 3. How would I do it? Who would watch it if I put it on a different social media platform?
Well, that's the hard part is getting people to move over to that platform just for that show to watch it.
And just flour. You going to Hillowington Fried Fest?
Now you could also, if you put it on the other platform, you could just do a quick little 2-minute clip every time you put the show out on YouTube. Put a 2-minute clip saying, "Come and check me out over here for the Grow Show this week," because people will at least get the notifications for that.
Right, right.
So that might work pretty good.
You know, when I do things in my life, I film it, and even if I don't put it online, I still do film a lot of stuff. So
I have an extra window AC unit. Would that help with growing? Would that be cost effective to send to you?
No, it's too heavy to fucking ship.
Yeah, you would be able to
and I have a floor mount unit in the house that works.
Why not make your own little site? Oh, you mean just your own little website? I mean, you do have that website that you bought.
I did buy a URL. It's not Slim One, or no, it's not Slim. It's notsl.im. Go to that.
I thought there was a 1 in it.
No, I couldn't get IM1.
Yeah, let's do it.
Just get a little NAS box and fucking get a dynamic DDNS and tell people, be like, here's how you get it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even need to do that. I could like upload it to like a fucking file sharing site like Mega Upload or something.
Yeah.
How old am I that I just said Mega Upload?
I don't know. I haven't thought about that in a long time.
Anyway.
I know. All my thoughts are smart. We knew that.
Anyway.
Anyway.
So we got the Great Milenko and Friends coming up. This in like a week.
And that's fucking exciting.
That's gonna be dope. And then that's in August. And then in September, I got invited to go to a Kill Tony podcast, but now I'm not sure what's happening with that. I should like adult up and take like 1 month off of not doing stuff and put some money from my job into some other things.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do that. And then in October, it's going to be Hallowicked. And then in November, I'm going to see Tenacious D. I'm going to see Tenacious D in November. And then in December, I currently have no plans in December or forward.
And cell phones?
Yeah, I can remember when it all started.
Yeah, I know.
And it all fucking exploded.
Remember when Will.i.am remember when Will.i.am from Black Keys did the Mega Upload song? Mega Upload. It's I'd probably get a copyright claim if I played it right now. But if you fucking look for the Mega Upload song, I love it.
LOL.
Yeah, fucking AOL. Remember when the internet first came out and people were getting internet bills for like fucking thousands of dollars because they didn't know what the hell was going on and how to use the internet at the time, and they were charging it for fucking like by the minute or something.
Right.
It was fucking insane.
Remember my first computer, my first real color laptop was a compact Presario K62. It had an AMD 233 megahertz processor with like 12 megabytes of RAM, with 4 megabytes of that RAM allocated to video memory, and it had a little touchpad. I bought it for $2,000 with my grandfather's death inheritance. I bought a laptop. 12
megabytes of RAM.
And it was dope as fuck, that compact Presario. I think it was compact Presario 1246. 1246. And my first internet, like my first real personal internet was like free dial-up and they used to run a fucking big banner at the top of your thing that you could never cover.
Yeah.
It was like ran always on top. And I used to lay in bed at night. The first full album that I ever pirated on the internet, I downloaded a bunch of music, but the first full album that I downloaded track by track was on Napster with that laptop over a dial-up connection, and I thought that I was so cool because I had the fucking I had a little server jumper, so I could launch this executable that would allow me to choose the server that I wanted to connect to on
Holy
Napster
shit.
instead of getting connected to a random fucking node every time. And that was sick as fuck because there was one guy that must have been doing the same because he was always there sharing Insane Clown Posse, the Riddle Box. And I just remember downloading from this guy's T1 connection every single fucking Riddle Box song. I don't remember how long it took, but it took a couple days, and dedicated fucking 56K that was probably running at like 52.2, 51.2. And yeah, that was the first fucking album I ever downloaded.
Holy fuck.
In its entirety was the Riddle Box on Napster.
All right, Matthew Everard, thanks for coming out, bud.
Oh shit, an hour one, we gotta go, cuz.
Oh wow,
It's 9 on the dot. Let's play the outro music.
Only one time a week, won't it be easy to do this? You short videos.
There were a few things. Buzznick mentioned that remember keeping her up till 3 a.m. on school nights on MSN Messenger.
Hell yeah, MSN Messenger, Hotmail, MSN
That was huge when it was out.
MSN groups, MSN Messenger was the shit.
Yeah.
I loved MSN Messenger. That was the best fucking thing. I wish I could get a standalone Facebook Messenger app so that I could like close my browser but have Messenger open on like MSN Messenger.
Yeah.
But Facebook Messenger.
I'm surprised they don't have that available.
Probably some weird proprietary thing that Facebook don't want to be fucking around. But that
I'll bet you if you look, you can probably find an extension or something.
Maybe I'll take another fucking, the digger we deep, right?
That's right. Exactly.
Oh, ICQ, remember fucking ICQ? Remember building your first GeoCities fucking website and having your ICQ fucking shit? I remember
Yeah, that
ICQ.
sounds like Blake, all right.
What?
Sending me random lyrics from bands I've never heard of when I should be sleeping. Yeah, he's gonna go to work soon. I'm gonna go home, shower, and go to bed. MySpace. Yeah, well, MySpace, look, he never fucking did all the
GeoCities,
shit.
cuz.
Yeah, MySpace never did all the shit that fucking Zuckerberg does. Of course, he may have ended up, but...
I wonder how Tom's doing on MySpace right now. Anyway, the music's over and all this and that and blah, 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 so the show's done. Thanks for watching this one. We're going to do another one next Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Right here?
Yeah, right here. And yeah, that's it. Oh, one more quick thing, because I got to complain about something.
Okay.
My neighbor came over and told me that the fucking trailer park dicks were out here fucking taking pictures again. I think what they think is that I signed the document to have the camper out by the 31st, but I took it out for a trip and then brought it back home because I still have until the 31st, right?
Which, I mean, for that,
so I think
use of
I'm
common
making
sense.
all a wild assumption.
Yeah, true.
All a wild assumption. But I think they might have come here while I was gone and took pictures of the empty driveway and then came back and took pictures of the camper in the driveway and me parking again in the visitor spot.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I think that's what happened. But I have zero proof of claim other than that my neighbor came and told me. What a fucking crock of shit.
No kidding.
I fucking hate the trailer park. And on that, I'm not quite done. I'm just saying. I have bad credit, so I'll never get a loan for a house. I've got to work on my credit first. And if something happened where I got kicked out of this place, I wouldn't get another segregated building. I feel like I'd be forced to severely downgrade into an apartment.
Come live with
And that really
me
has been
Wed
causing me some
Fri.
fucking stress lately.
And in an apartment right now, they're fucking expensive. Everything is so fucking expensive right now.
The grass is exactly the same length as my neighbor's grass. I don't know. We'll see what happens after August 31st.
You should still cut it.
Yeah, I'm gonna this weekend. So after August 31st, then we'll see what happens. But at this time, it's just a bunch of bullshit. We'll see if it becomes something tangible. I just want to... we gotta go.
Yeah.
But I just want to live my life and quit being told what the fuck to fucking do.
Aaron Bagley says you can move in with him rent-free. There you go, bud.
Yeah, I'm going to move to Kentucky, bro.
Right
Sounds
on.
dope. All right, we're going to do another one next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, like I just fucking said. The Iceman's probably going to be here. And,
you know I will.
And that's it. So thanks for watching this one. We'll see you next week. Whoop, whoop.